Morning and welcome to the SHAC. My name's Barbara Gray, and on this very chilly Thursday morning, I'd like to welcome you to the SHAC. Safe, happy and creative. Stay home and craft. This is part 2 of the lovely Poppet, and I hope that you can hear me. Paul, if you're in the building, would you just let me know that the volume is okay, and then we can crack on. Come on in. I've put the heating on today because it is there's a bit of a snap in the air today, isn't there? I can't find my glasses. It's absolute chaos in here. So I'm using these ones, but there you are. So come on in. Let me just check that there's somebody here. I think I can see some life in the building. Glad to have your company. Yeah, huddle up. Oh no, don't huddle up. Social distancing. Don't huddle up. I'll crack the heating up. Put your hands around your cup of tea. That will keep them warm. There, that's better. Yeah, today. First day I had to put socks on today. Is it cold where you are too? Come on in. I hope that you can hear me. Paul, I'd appreciate it. Or if somebody could just text me. I can't see whether I can. Oh, it's a nuisance when you can't see the screen and nobody's. Yeah, sound is good. Okay, good. We're on it. Thank you. Paul is in the building with you. If you have any questions, then he's your man. So how are you today? Everything all right? This is the thing, you see, because we only get together once a week now, you and I in the SHAC. I get quite nervous. You know, when we were hanging out every day together, it was just like it was like having breakfast. Oh, I just got to go and hang out with my friends for an hour. And now it's once a week. It's kind of, it's different, isn't it? But, that's okay. That's okay. We'll try and we're definitely going to hang out once a week because I don't think this is over. And when it gets dark and cold, maybe, we want to stay indoors. Maybe we'll hang out twice a week again together. It's a moving feast, friends. The SHAC is a moving feast. So I think it's 10 o'clock and I think we should get started. Are you ready to go? You rock. Cool, you can't beat a cup of tea, eh? Can't beat a cup of tea. I'm gearing up to go to the TV on Sunday, and so I'm sort of halfway between prepping the demos, and so it's chaos here, and I can't find much. I spent half an hour looking for the postcard that we did last week. Found it though. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. Now, if you remember last week, are you ready though? I'm galloping ahead here. Chill, Gray. Chill. Got your pencils? Got your pens? Got your postcards? Got your poppets? Cool, it's a can of peas, isn't it? Let's have a look. So we've got these lovely postcards, haven't we? And every now and again, especially nowadays, because we're only getting together once a week, where last year we were every single morning, so we were able to get really quite detailed in our doodles, in our artwork, weren't we? And now, because we only meet once a week, we've got to kind of keep it simple. That's my thought on this. And I think also it was getting more and more challenging, and I think more and more people were getting off the bus. They were like, no, do you know what? This is more stressful than enjoyable. And so that's why I thought, rather take it back to simple. Okay. Simple doesn't mean it's not any less beautiful. It just means it is what it is. It's simple. So we're looking at postcards, and if you're just surfing the net and you're wondering what we're talking about, what we do is we take a postcard, you see, and then we colour it in, or sometimes we doodle around it, which is what we're doing today. So you've got a larger image. These are the Christmas ones. Then you've got a smaller image. This artwork is licensed to us by Marina Fedotova. See, and then look, what a beautiful Christmas card. Hey, isn't that lovely? So we did that last year. And then we've got the flower postcards. There are a couple already done nicely. See, and that's what I mean about doodling. So you've got the large one that you can colour in, and we do really nice work on it, look. And then we've got the little one, which is actually hasn't got all those flowers around it. It's like that. And then we added all the flowers. And then we did it in the same sort of sketchy style as Marina. And then you wouldn't know which was hers and which was what we added, which is good. Yeah, so those are the flower ones. They're good, you know. They're lovely as a little present for a crafter or a child. And there's a third one, the whimsy ones, which are the ones that we're working with. Let's have a look what we've got here. Yeah, the whimsy ones, they're like the fairies, real cute. So if you've been in the shack since the beginning, you'll be familiar with this work. And what we did on this particular one, the whimsy one, it's 3 for 2, you know. It's 12 quid for all 3 of them. And if you're in one of our craft clubs, then you get 10 or 15% off, which is pretty good. The shack's not a selling platform, and you don't need much. This isn't where I push sales. You don't need much to join in, because that was the whole purpose, wasn't it, of the Shack, just to keep each other company, huddle together in our homes, stay safe, craft, and just stay sane and safe, actually. And so now, as lockdown is lifted, you know, it's a fabulous little community, actually. I love it. I love it. And it's still quite substantial, really. You know, last year there were over 500 of us. So that tells you something about where we were, you know. And now there are still about 200 of us. So that's cool. I think that's very cool. And do you know what? If there were only 20 of us, that would be cool too. It's here for you if you need it. I'm here for you if you need me. Okay. Right, enough of that. Let's have a look. So last week, what we did was we didn't take the large girl on with the little frog. We coloured in the small one because I thought that would be the way to go. Because then this week we coloured her in, which is really pretty. Shall I come in a bit tighter? Let's have a look. Hang on. There you go. Is that better? So we coloured her in and we used our pergoliners, didn't we? You could use any colouring pencils. I mean, that's the whole thing of the Shack. Use what you've got. Use what you've got. But really, when we're colouring in the Poppet, you do need the Poppet. Right, so we've done that. And then what I said was, wouldn't it be good if we did a border? So we've done this kind of thing before, and we used tracing paper. This is one that we did with another frame, which was like a floral one. See? And what we do is we could do a simple transfer trick. So we draw it on the tray. See, this would be quite nice on here. So you draw it on the tracing paper. Then you trace it again, reverse it, to then put it onto your artwork, because obviously you don't really want to just start doodling around here until you know what it is you want. Agreed? Yeah, so this is a nice one. I don't know if you remember that. I'm sure we used it for a Poppet. The point I'm making is that these frames that we're making on the tracing paper, they're your templates, and you can use them for loads of things afterwards. Oh, do you know, it's brass monkeys in here today. Hello, autumn. Eh? Hello, autumn. Right, so what I thought we'd do on the subject of Hello, Autumn, as if on cue, what I did was, let me show you. I took my tracing paper, I folded it in half. I'm just showing you where I went. And then I made a box around her. Let's have a look. I made a box around her, and then I doodled leaves, because I thought, yeah, toadstool, autumn, figure. I think it works together. And then when I looked at it, so that I did yesterday, right? I did that, and then I went off to bed. Obviously, slept on it. Woke up this morning and thought, actually, I've got another idea. So I thought, yeah, well, that's nice. And I like that box, because you could use that for lots of different things. You know, the jury's out on this corner. I haven't decided yet. And then I thought, well, actually, what about I make the words, because that could say, hello, mum, hello, dad, hello, Linda, hello, Paul. You see, that there, I've just said hello, autumn, because it's autumn. Right. However, what about if we, instead of putting the message on the outside, how about we stretch the box? There you go. So then I stretched the box and I put the hello, autumn on the inside of the box. I like that better. My own opinion. Opinions are like noses. Now, let me show you, because this is what we're going to do. And if I show you where we're headed, right, where we're going to go, I think it's always a good idea. Look, there she is. Right, now you can see I've only done the two sides because I'm overlapping a little bit over into the box with a couple of the leaves. If I did decide to do a few here, which I think I'm going to, maybe, right, I did put a couple of little bits on here. Look, see, I thought, well, on the inside of the box, you could put a couple of little, I like a little rose hip, a couple of little doodles. See, so you fill the bottom up a bit more. It's up to you. But I thought this would be nice, right? So I've left this one open and I thought we'd concentrate on this bit here. How's that sound? Can you see that? Let's have a look if I bring it in on this camera. There, nice shadow work, because it looks like it's tucked in on a postcard, doesn't it? Because of the drop shadow around the back here. So I thought, well, if I just do one corner, at least you get an idea of where we're going. Yeah? Cool. And then the other thing that I wanted to say is last year, it must have been August or September or definitely autumnal, we did a really fabulous, like a triptych. Do you remember? If you go down to the woods today. And I dug it out because I thought, if you're looking for leaves, this is really fabulous. I don't know if you remember, we made some beautiful stamps out of this as well. Do you remember this set? Look, and there's we drew the toadstool. We did it in watercolour on a watercolour page. There are your oak leaves. Look, then we've got trailing vines here. We've got blackberries here. We've got ferns. We've got acorns. There was loads in that session. And we must have been working on that for a good couple of weeks, weren't we? Maybe Paul is good enough. Maybe he'd be good enough to dig out the YouTubes and just tell you which sessions they were. That would be excellent. Because it might be that you want to refer back to those leaves, you know, when we're doing this. Because the shapes of the leaves are nice. That's why I like doing this on tracing paper, because that way you can decide where you know, which direction they're flowing, which way the leaves are going. So should we get started? Have you got your little postcard? Yeah? Cool. And now you've got to decide, do you want to go the larger one like that? Or do you want to go, where's the other one gone? Or do you want to go the smaller one? It's your decision. It's only on tracing paper. You can always, do you know what that is? Let me tell you. That was the first one, and this is the second one, and you can see it's exactly the same with an extension. No planning permission required. So I've done the small one, and then I just zipped along and extended it. Easy peasy, okay? So what we need, first of all, is a pencil, HB pencil, okay, and tracing paper. Have you got a piece of tracing paper? Let's have a look. We need a piece of tracing paper as well. How are you doing? Hey? Are you all right? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I wrote a blog last night, or yesterday, which is worth reading. And it involves somebody else's situation. And if you for any reason are feeling despondent, low, struggling with things, read that blog. Read that blog, because it right sizes everything. To me, it does. It just makes me grateful, you know. Even if I'm feeling a little bit whingy and achy and creaky, I read that and I think, I haven't got any problems. Everything's fine. What do you mean I haven't got any petrol? Oh, what? I'll figure it out. This too shall pass, right? This too shall pass. Okay, so let's get started. We've got a piece of tracing paper and we're going to fold it in half, yeah, like so. And then what we'll do is we'll take our little girl and we'll put her in here like that. Let's pop her in there so that the bottom is on the crease. And then that way, if you think it might move a bit, just so that it doesn't move, what you could do, just to be sure, is do that. And then you know it's not got a bit of low tape masking tape. Then it will stay where it's supposed to be. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to draw our frame. Yeah? So let's have a look. We're going to go like that. It's like a bit of a like that. So we'll start in this corner. There you go. Because you want to come down, you want to leave yourself enough room to at least put, look, let me show you. You're going to leave enough room up here. We're quite high to the edge. So you don't want to go too far up or you'll have nowhere to put your flowers or your leaves, right? So come right down. In fact, her little wispy bits, her little wispy bits are on the other side. Okay, so you come in right down here like that, start there, and then woo, come out like that. There you go, and then up like that. That will do. And you're going to be about equidistant. So then you're going to come down here like that, like one of those nice pillows, like that, like that. That will do. And then same again on the base. Let's have a look. And it's all in pencil and very, very light. And then we'll probably come about over here, I think, because you want to leave enough room to put your message or your name or whoever you're writing to. Right, so we'll come out about there, I say. We can always, yeah, there you go. That'll do, roughly. Nice, like a pillow. How's that? Is everybody okay? I'm not here. Oh, it's awful not knowing whether everything's okay. I wish I could hear you. Mind you, get loud then, wouldn't it? Okay, I reckon that's about the right shape. You cool with that? There we are. So we've done that. Okay. We won't, what I think with this sort of thing is we'll lay it down really lightly like a sketch, a light sketch. And then what we're going to do is when we're happy with what we've got, right, got your rubber at the ready, your pink rubber, right, your eraser pencil. When we're happy with what we've got, then we'll lay down, we'll go back over it a bit darker. So that way when we transfer it, because we've got to do a transfer trick, then there's more lead to transfer, you see? Because otherwise, how does she know these things? If you do it too lightly, when you go to transfer it, you can't see it. So for example, that's why that's quite heavy, because to transfer it, to transfer it again, it had to be a lot darker. Do you see? Okay. So it's just, but once you've done it once, you don't need to do it again. Right, this is a good one. So I think I'll just sharpen my pencil a little bit. Is there any life left in this one? Yeah, that'll do. Right, we've got a little bit of paper so that we can check our, hold on. Got a bit of paper. Right, good. That'll do. So the first thing we want to do, let's have a look. I think the first thing is to start, let's start in this corner. This is where I'm going to start here. And we'll just put a couple of leaves in. So we'll start with one big leaf there. That'll do. Right, and then there's one leaf. I think we'll move along the top. So we'll put a branch in here. So let's start with a branch. Put the branch in like that. That'll do. And then put a leaf at the end. The thing about this as well is about concentrating on each branch as you do it. So for example, if I come in like that and go lightly, if you can't see very well what I'm doing, it's because I'm not pressing very hard. And I find these leaves are easier to do if you come in and use them like a drop, like that. Have a look at what you're doing. See if you like it. Yeah, I like that. Because I want to bring one in that's coming over the top. So I'm putting that one there. I'm going to bring one down like this. And then it's quite a large one. And I'm going to bring it in over the top. There you go. That would be cool. I'm going to do the one. And then I'll bring another one in there, like so. Right. And then I think I need, let's have a look. I need one more there. And one more here. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a good balance. And once I'm happy with the balance of my, how many have I got here? I feel I've got too many, but that's okay. I'm not going to get caught up because in the minute, when you finish it like this, it's busy. So don't get hung up on the minutiae. And then what we'll do is we'll just take the stalk and run it through the leaf. So the vein, this will look nice. There you go. And then really what you're going to do is you're going to take that out because that's hanging over. Yeah. And this is where, if you want to change anything, this is where you can. If you're not happy with what you've done, if you think it's too busy, see, I prefer that. Because once this is your chance to, that's better. Right, I prefer it. There were too many there. That'll do. Okay, so once I've got that, I'm happy with that. Now we'll go to the next one. Let's come down this side a little bit, shall we? Or let me think. Let's go over here now. This is a nice one. I like this one. This one's like triangles. They're, if you turn them upside down, see, they're like that. So they come in from the twig and they do that. So let's have a look. You come along a little bit to about there. We're going to bring this one in the same direction. I'm going to go from there, which is, if you want a little bit of guidance, right, you're about halfway there, right bang in the middle, about there. And you're going to go, let's just go up like that. There you go, stalk. And then we're going to go, we'll put one there. We'll put one there. We'll bring one down to hang down again. Bring one up there like that. And maybe we'll do another one there. And then one at the top. Okay, so this is a really good one to do back upside down. So for example, there you go, triangle there. Then we're going to go little dip, triangle there. They're nice. You could do honesty here as well. You know that honesty is a lovely shape. Let's do this one first. We could do a bit of honesty. I didn't do it in the last one. That'd be quite nice. That's quite nice. Let's have a look. Right, big one here that comes down over the top. That's what I want. Cool. See, and where there's a gap, right, the other thing you can do is if you're not happy with it, I'm going to put a big leaf in there. You just fill it up. Fill up your border. It doesn't have to be overcrowded, but you could put, I'm going to put a big leaf in there. Right, here we go. And I'm going to miss the triangle behind there. Bring it down, bring it like that. Fill it up. In fact, I'm going to bring that one down over the top of that one, like that. And then this one's going to be a big stripy leaf. So this one's going to be one of those ones. How's that? Paul tells us that the woodland scene was episode 77 on the 20th of July. You know that great big scene that we just had a look at? So there you go. That's interesting. July. Wow. That long ago. Last year, that is, not this year. Right, so we've got that one. That's nice. There we are. And again, we can put the vein through the middle. Just a little flash. Just extend the... There you go. You happy with that? That'll do. Nice. So we've got that one. Got that one there. I might put another leaf in here just because it looks a little bit, how about a big, like that? There you go. We'll do one of those. Another one of those. So we've got a pair of those. Nice. That'll do. Cool. And then here, how about a sprig with like little flowers, like acorns or whatever they are. They're not acorns, but rose hips, or see? Like that. So this is going to run right through like that. So you could just go from that end there, go right, tuck right in there, and then we're going to go all the way over and we'll stop about, I don't know, about there. And in an arch like that. That'd be nice. And then we can start building our little acorns off the back of that. So what I did with these, really sort of basic, right? I just did like an egg cup with a thing on the top and then a little nipple. So it looks like one of those, then one on the top and then a little tit on the top. There you go. That's it. It's nice for colouring in. So you've got like a cup, then a hat, and then a knobble on the hat. Okay, you got it? That'll do. So we'll put one, I'm going to bring one down in front again. I think it just adds a bit of depth. Right, so that's that one. Let's do the stalks. I'll do another one there, another one there. They're quite droppy, those ones. There. Then I think I'm going to come round a bit more. Let's do a few first, see what it looks like. So there's the little hat, there's the little acorn, there's the little nipple. Then we're going to do another one there, like that. Then a little head at the top. Pretty. Right, cup. And on the top. Be nice to colour in those ones. Right. Oh, and this one's come down in front too. Result. There we go. Simple. Because it's got to kind of tie in a little bit with Marina's work, art-wise. See? This is going to look nice. I think I might drag one over here, make a little one there, so they're not too uniform. Hey? I might put one up there. And one right at the end. Yeah. Looks good. I think I want one there as well. I'm going to come in with that one, like that. Bit of a long one. Cool. Yeah, that'll do. So you could do loads, couldn't you? How's that? Are you happy with that? I think that looks good. Right, oak leaves. That's the top line done. Look. Sort of. I went a bit further with that one. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Right, let's do the oak leaves. So let's have a look at the oak leaves. So you've got that one in front, that one in front, that one in front. You've got 3 oak leaves here. Do you want to practice an oak leaf over here first? So an oak leaf, it goes like that, doesn't it? Well, let's have a hang on, let me have a practice for a minute. Let me have a practice. So you go like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and then in. Like that. That's it. You've got to get your eye in with oak leaves. There, see? So have a think, because what you're going to do then, you're going to start at the end and you're going to go out, in, up. It's like that, and then you're going to come in at the top like a little, right, and then back down the other side again. There you go. You want a long oak leaf? See what I mean? So you could curl it as well. It's worth having a practice with oak leaves before you start, I think. Let's have another bit. Let's have a look what else we've got. Grab a bit of copy paper or something. Let's practice the oak leaves. We did this. This is why, if you've got that work from last year, the oak leaves were a big thing, weren't they? 1, 2, 3, and then up, and then down, and then do you want to go do a mirror like that? That's quite good, you know. This is an exceptionally good oak leaf, Barbara. That'll do. Right, and then if you wanted it to be curlier, I wonder if you do that first. Do the spine first, and then go 2, 3. See, and then you lose it. Right, like that, like that, like that, and then where you go in Barbara, and then in. Right, I got it. There you go. And this is why we use. See, now I've gone. Right, I think I'm better off without doing this. The line first. So you go like that, in, and to the center, and then in, and to the center. There you go. For sure. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Right, turn this round and we'll have an oak leaf going. We'll have an oak leaf going that way. Then we'll have another oak leaf going this way. It's funny, when I'm on my own doing this, it's so easy. And then when I've got loads of you friends watching, it's not so easy. Okay, here we go. Oak leaf here. Let's just do this oak leaf. I'm going to go quiet now. Look, like that. One there and one there. Right. It's going to be over the front of this one, grey. That's where you're confusing yourself. Right, this is going to be at the front. So I'm going to go in, and over, and then do the next one. In, and in. Does that look like an oak leaf? Good enough. Yeah. Right, there's one. Okay, I'm happy with that. Can always change it a bit, like now. That's it. That's better. And then I'll have the other one going the other way. A bit closer. Right, so we're going to go out, in, and to the top. And then we're going to go reflection. That's it. Easy. And then in the middle. And then I think I'll bring that one in the back there, and I'll have another one of those big simple leaves in the back there. Sorted. So I've got that corner done now. And then if you want to titivate, right, now's your chance. So if you want to make your oak leaves a little bit more pronounced and a little less. Oh, no, I quite like that. See, that one was right. This is all wrong, isn't it? That looks weird. Go again. That's better. That's the one. Okay, cool. That's good. And then I think I'll do, right, so we've got this one coming through here, like that. I want to put a big oak leaf here, but hanging over, like that. So it's curly, isn't it? Now, why is it so easy to do when I'm on my own? Oh, no, that's not bad. Look. There you go. 1, 2, and then over the front, and then in it goes like that. And then it's up to you now. I think that this has got to go. See, that's got to go like that. There we are. Bingo. Right. Phew. And you know what, though? The thing is, when you're doing this, I know it's only a little oak leaf, right? But this is the whole point of the doodling when we're in the shack. When you're just doing a simple little oak leaf like that, or a little acorn with a little nipple on the top, and you're trying to kind of fold them round and get them hanging over the top, all the time, you're so focused on what you're doing, you're not thinking about anything else. You're not worrying about whether there's going to be any turkeys left by Christmas. You're not worrying about the petrol situation, your drivers, all that chaos. It's like layer on layer on layer of things to worry about. And you know what? I'm going to draw some oak leaves because it's more constructive, isn't it? Yeah. So that's the thing. And it's the total mindful process. It really works. For me, it does anyway. It really, really, it redirects my mind to focusing on just a silly little border. Be pretty when it's done, though. Right, so I've got that leaf. Then I think I'll put another one in here, just a little tiny one. I'm getting into this now. That'll do. I've got one there as well. And then, right, what I did here, which I quite like, I put a hanging one down over the, see, this is too big, this one, much bigger than the other one, but that's all right, because I can bring it down over the back or in the front or wherever I want to put it. See? Just say it's a different, no two borders are the same. Right, let's put another, I'm going to put one of those great big stripy ones in there because they're nice to do. Easy. Like that. That'll do. Now, I want one of those hanging ones though, because they do look good. So I might bring that right through the right through the middle. So what about if I start it here and it comes round the back, and then it comes in there. I reckon that will look pretty. Right, so simple. Let's get that couple of leaves through here. So we're going to bring that one in there, bring that one there. So we've got a couple of leaves. Actually, I think I'll bring that leaf in there, bring that leaf in there. I think we're going to go, yeah, staggered. The leaves are staggered on this. So one there, then bring it down, one there, one behind there. Then we'll bring another one in here, another one in here, and again, staggered. Nice. One more staggered there. Good. We're getting into the, and then one straight in the middle. Bosh. Nice. Into that corner. So that'll be nice. That's wrapped through. Bring the vein in straight through the middle. There you go. That's pretty. Isn't it? Yeah. That'll do. Cool. Cool. Bit big that, but that's all right. It's a big leaf. Yeah. Cool. So we've done that. I think this is lovely, you know. So once we're happy with our sketch, and that is what it is, it's a sketch, let's just do these two sides. And then what we're going to do is add a bit more. I'm still using just the HB pencil, but now I'm going to add a bit more pressure to the thing. Tell you what I will do though, so that I don't indent my picture. Let's get rid of the picture. Let's just stick that on there like that. And now I can, this is where we've got a couple of 5 minutes it will take, not longer. This is where we have to darken our artwork. Okay, let's just do the two sides. You can always do the other two before next week. Okay, so next week we're gonna, oh yeah, I just remembered next week's gonna be great. It's we're gonna have a Cracker Shack. Cracker Shack. That'll be fun. I think this year it's those good people. Do you remember we did them last year in the SHAC? And they've proved so popular. I'm showcasing them on the TV on Sunday, actually. But our shackers, you good people, you've been able to get them early, haven't you? I think so. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure we did a craft along or something. I don't know. It all rolls into one in the end, but I'm sure we did something together. Anyway, so next Thursday in the SHAC with me, we're gonna do some crackers. We're gonna go crackers. See how quickly it comes together? It's nice, isn't it? So do you remember last week I think it was last week or the week before. Look, Dave's been making crackers for us. They're great. Look, and they work so well. And I said to you, start saving your loo rolls. So next week, what we're going to do, we're going to make a cracker together. This would be cool. They're on the website. I think you get 6 crackers. You get 6 postcards. You get a colour one as well. Do you remember these little fellas? Yeah. So you get 6 crackers, 6 or do you get 12? 12 crackers. You get 12 crackers, I think. 12 crackers, 12 postcards, 12 quid. That's right. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Right. And so if you can treat yourself or stretch it to a pack of crackers, next week I'm going to show you how to colour. We're going to colour them in together. We're going to personalise them. I'm going to show you how to construct them. Yeah, be fun. And if you can't join me next week, or I know that we've settled on a Christmas party. We're going to have a Christmas pyjama party. We're having another one next week, but not for the crackers. In November, we're going to get to go and have an early Christmas ding dong. But this is next Thursday, okay? Cracker SHAC. And just so that let me just show you. Look, they don't have to be red. They look great in green with a little bit of bling. So we can have some real fun with this. And maybe leading up to this, we could decide whether we want to go red and green, whether we want to go blue, okay, with our good people. So that's what we're going to do next week in the SHAC. Just thought I'd let you know. Come on then, let's keep going. It helps my neck, you know, when I stop and talk, and it also gives people a chance to catch up. So there is a method in my madness. Talking of bad necks, I went to the osteopath on Monday. God, blimey. So I'm a little bit fragile this week, but I think it worked. Well, something clicked anyway. Yeah. You do what you can, don't you? I know what it is. Do you remember when we did the TV and we did like 5 days of television on our birthday, and it was just one after another, after another, after another, and that was when I overdid it on my neck, and now I'm paying for it, and so well, it is what it is. It's all right though. It's all right. I'm not moaning. It's just a stiff neck, really. All right, comes with the job. I think it's a crafter's lament, isn't it? Right, here we go. So I'm just, yeah, it's going to look nice. And you know, the thing about this, what we're doing here, what's cool is, it's also I can use it again and again and again. It's not just for this one picture, because I'm doing it on tracing paper. If I were doing it straight onto here, apart from making a bit of a Horlicks of it, probably, I wouldn't have it to do again. But because I'm using tracing paper, what's cool is I can use this backwards and forwards and backwards. I can use this template over and over again. That'll do. Right. I'm glad I took the picture out though, the artwork, because I think it would get where I'm pressing quite hard now. I don't think it would help it. Right. And then, you know, I mean, with these little fellas, you could always put them on the original. Once you've got the shape and the layout, it's not hard, is it? Right. We're going to keep this simple, remember? Right. So we've done this. Believe it or not, we're going to have to do this again in a minute, but that's okay. Right. Come through here, come through here, through here, through here, and through here. Now this bit, oh, okay, we can put it into place. Let's just do it. But it doesn't mean that we're going to actually ink that up. We just get the shape right. So that's not bad. Now let's have a look if we're happy with it. Let's pop our Poppet back in here. See, that's quite cool, isn't it? That fits on there nicely like that. And then here is where we're going to write Hello Autumn, or Hello Dolly, or Hello Molly, or Hello Linda, whatever you fancy. That pencil's getting a little bit too... So here, let's have a look. Let's get going. Let's just put it in. Get some balance. Right, I'm going to really go lightly to start with. So that's hello. Hello. There we are. So now, so we go 1, 2. Now I can bring that down. Hello. Don't come up for air. That's pretty. Nice balance. So we've gone 1, 2. Come round, up. I'm not copying now. It's no point. You're much better off just going original. There you go. Hello flourish. There you go. So we've got hello, and now we're going to go autumn. Let's do autumn. Or hello. Am I making a card for somebody? Do I need a card for anybody? Hello. Let's just do autumn. Right. A, really lightly. Or just get it in the right place first. Hang on. Or that's it. So autumn, like that. And now we're going to go for the loop. And a little flourish again. And now we can build up the flourish, get more confident with our little twirls at the bottom, see? Like that. So I can bring that U into the T. That's the T. And then I'll flash through the T to make the cross on the T. And there are the M and the N. Hello, autumn. That's nice. There you go. That'll do. Perfect. And that T. I'm not sure about the loop on the T. Let's have a look. That's better. Okay. So there's my frame now. That's my template. And what we're going to do now is transfer it. So to do that, we need to turn it over onto the back. So you could do this on another postcard if you wanted. And then you just have all this on the right-hand side rather than waste the time. Have you got a bit of card? Have you got a piece? Let's just do this grey. What have I got here? All right, here's a bit of card. It's a bit small. Okay, we need stencil card to do this job. She's thinking on her feet now. I've just realised. I've just had a little epiphany. Here it is. Honestly, this place looks like a bomb. Bomb's hit it. Because I'm getting ready for the TV, I've got everything out of the cupboard. But here we go, stencil card. Get a bit of stencil card. Right, I'll wait for you. And then what we'll do is we'll transfer this. Why not? Because I tell you what the point of this is. If I transfer it, we've got to transfer it now. We've got to trace it on the back again so that, yeah, it's obvious what we're doing here, so that we can then flick it round to the front again, right? But if we take a bit of masking tape so that it stays in place like that. Actually, yeah, for sure. Take a bit of masking tape, pop that there like that. When we do this on a piece of stencil card, then we've got another one, haven't we? Except in reverse. So it could be, yeah, well, let's just do it and then you'll see where it is. So what I'm going to use is, I'm going for an H pencil now. Quite a bit blunt, grey. God, I wish we had a little bit longer than an hour to do this, but hey ho. Let's just get going. Right, so now what we're going to do is trace it back again so that we've got, I'm going to use HB. Right, Now we're tracing it back again, so that we've got the graphite on the back now. Makes sense? So if I lift this up, yeah, look, if I lift it up, I'm getting my tracing on the back now. That's it. Okay. So wherever I put the lead on the back now, it will transfer when we go back to the front again. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I know it does. We've done this plenty of times. And you know, it doesn't take long to do it like this, does it? Look, it really doesn't. And the thing that what I think is that you get a lovely result, and you've got a template for other time. Right, here we go. And there's no grey on this side, so I'm not going to smear it with my hand. And while I'm tracing this out, I'm also, let's have a look, I'm also giving myself another piece of artwork. Woohoo! Right? There you go. So that's cool. And then when we get to colouring in, it's really nice. And I want to show you that. That's why I'm kind of going a bit, I'm suddenly speeding up here. When can we do the colouring in? Because it would be pretty to do. Although you could do it yourselves and I could talk you through it. Oh, look. Just make sure it's in the right place. It doesn't move while you're working, eh? That's it. So next week, while I'm doing this, I can tell you. Next week's quite a busy week. Well, Sunday, this week, Sunday, I'm doing the 2 to 4 show. So come back a bit further. Oh, blimey, no wonder I'm... Yeah, okay, so Friday, which is tomorrow evening. Right, let's tell you what's coming up. Friday, tomorrow evening, our Josie is going up to the TV studios with Paul, and she's launching a magnificent set of circular grids. This is the first time we've done circular ones. Well, she designed them, and so she said she was happy to showcase them as well. So she's going to do that tomorrow on the craft store at 6 o'clock. And my guess is that these circular grids will fly because they are so beautiful for framing. So that's Friday night. Then Sunday, I'm up to the TV and I've got 2 hours as well. I've got some really nice new stuff on there as well. So that's me at 2 o'clock. I know I'm taking the good people up there, that's for sure. So I'm halfway through my prep at this point. Right, so that's that. Let's have a look what we got. Nice, eh? Now, happy autumn, I'm going to leave that for the minute. So I think I'll do that freehand. It's just easier. There we go. Or do I want to give myself a little bit of a start? There you go. It's quite nice, this writing. Hello. Oh, you divvy thing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've just realised. Look, it's back to front. Don't do the writing. I know. Figured it out. Don't do the writing because it's back to front. It's arse about face. But the leaves aren't. Okay, so we've done that. See, now that's nice. There you go. So that's the opposite. So it's useful. Don't do the writing though. Okay, now we're going to go to our masterpiece. So we've done all the transfer. Let's take that a minute. And now we're going to set her down again. Let's make sure that we've got enough. Actually, right. Okay, so let's get this in place. And now we're going to transfer. Are we happy doing this? Wow, that sits in there perfectly. Just get that in the right place. Happy. Stick it down. Right, cool. I reckon that'll do. So that's in. Now I need a harder pencil. So I'm going to go with an H because I've got a bit of a, that's it. I've got an H and now I'm going to transfer that artwork. So I know I've got lead all over this. So I'm going to lean on this now. And now I'm going to do the transfer. And I don't want to go too hard because let's see if it works first. Let's just do one leaf. And let's make sure. Because I'm using a harder pencil. Well, that's bright grey. Right, so that's, yeah, it does work. Right, so just leave it there now. You don't want to move it around. So we've got that one in place. And now let's go. Okay. So now what was I going to say? Sunday it's 2 to 4. It's me on telly again. Then, so that's Friday, it's Josie, and Saturday, because it's an ODS. So it starts at 6 o'clock in the evening. Stop permitting, it'll carry on the next day. And then on Wednesday, this is special. On Wednesday, Leonie, lovely Leonie, she is showcasing a new collection from Sam Crow, who's been off the radar for a while. And so this is our way of getting her back in the saddle and getting her back getting creative. So it'll be fine, one day at a time. So on Wednesday, I'm not sure the times that Leonie does that. It might be something like 11 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Maybe Paul can look that up. So that's on Wednesday. Magnificent set of real funky stamps from Sam, and she designed them ages ago, and it's taken a while to get them. And papers and stencils, just beautiful stuff actually. So let's have a look what we've got here. Yeah, so that's Wednesday. This is look. See life differently. Aren't they great? Look. Yeah, so just a clue. But there's some magnificent work coming through from Sam. Very mixed media, very arty. Now, because I've got the masking tape on this side, I've got to hold it tight here just to make sure it's working. Yeah, it's working fine. Right. And I need to put this in as well. Yeah, and then on Thursday, it's you and me again. And it's Cracker Shack. And then on that's at 10 o'clock. We're going to have some fun there. And on Friday in the evening, we're having another pajama party, just you and me. And it was, I can't remember. Oh, I know. It was scheduled a couple of months ago, and it was to do with the lino prints, the really nice arty lino prints. And let me show you which ones so that you know. These ones. If you remember these ones? So if you've got these and you've got time on Friday, next Friday, then join me at 7 o'clock in the evening. So that's the 10th now of October we're talking. And we're just going to have a few hours of crafting with these. And you only need one of the sets. There are 3 different ones. You only need one of them because what we do, you'll be able to do with any one of them. But it's real arty lino cut stuff that I drew ages ago. And we thought we'd investigate them a little further. Now, because I keep changing, let's have a look. Okay, just making sure where I am. Here we are. So, how are you doing with your tracing out? Are you getting there? That oak leaf is really nice. The colours are turning, aren't they, on the leaves? And yeah, I love autumn. The colours are amazing in autumn. So once we've... There's a leaf there I've missed. And another one. What else have I missed? It's not bad. You've got all your... Oh yeah, here. There we are. See, once you've got your general frame and your outline, I'm missing these ones. I obviously didn't draw those because it doesn't matter how hard I press, they're not coming out, are they? So I know that that's right. And then I think what I'll do is while it's in place, let's just make sure, because it's moving now, see? So you've got to be a bit careful. Let's see. I'll just pop this one in just gently. I think it might be in the wrong place, but just give me a little bit of an idea. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so now that's your template. Nice, eh? And now we can ink. Oh, I've missed a couple up there as well. Oh, well, I won't get to it now. But I don't want to rush because there's a lot of you are doodling along with me. So it would be silly to rush this, wouldn't it? You've got another 10 minutes. It wouldn't take long to finish this, you know. Are you in a rush to go anywhere? Well, if you are, you can always come back and catch up later. Don't worry. If you want to go now, I think we'll hang out for another 10 minutes. Paul, are you keen? Are you cool with that? You haven't got to go anywhere, have you? Let's just ink up and let's just, because it doesn't take long. Let's do it. Come on. Right, I've got a pen. Which one have I got here? 005. These are these micron pens. There you go, Bridge to Art. And what we'll do now is we'll just start inking up. This is the best bit. Won't take long. And it's not a rush anyway. We're supposed to enjoy this. There. And now, you see, you can do your border with confidence. There we go. See, I wouldn't be able to do this freehand and be happy with it. But I can do this. I can put in the little the doodles, the lines now on the leaves and that. Oh, I'm missing a bit here as well, but I reckon I can draw that in. Here we go. Yeah, because I've got the rough structure now. So that one comes round there and it goes through there like that. And then it carries on, see? And I'm using a thin pen, the thinnest in that pack of micron pens, because Marina's line art is very thin. It's very sort of scratchy almost. And yeah, it's very lovely. Don't get me wrong. Right, we need a couple of leaves there, don't we? That'll do. And I'll put one there. And then another one there. There you go. Now I've got my big oak leaf. Yeah. Ah, okay. So Paul's just told me that oh no, I am right. I am right. The Christmas party craft along is on the 19th of November. So ages away yet. But we're definitely getting together next Friday. We're definitely getting together next Friday for a craft along with those lovely lino cuts. If you've got lino cut stamps, bring them to the party. Okay, whichever ones you've got. That'll do, look. Bring them to the party and then I'll show you some tricks on how to use them. Because I know loads of you bought them. So that would be good. When you're inking up like this, I don't want to go too fast, but when you're inking up, make the artwork, sort of move the artwork to you so it's easier See? And if you change your mind and you think you don't really want to go where the pencil is, then don't go there. You can change your mind. It's not written in stone. See, I'm a bit weird about this one here. I think I might put a different one in there. I think that might work better. Now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, that's better. There you go. Wunderbar. Right, and then we've got these triangular ones, which are nice. There. So I've got quite a busy few days now. But that's okay. Busy's good. I feel at the moment, I don't know what is wrong, but I need to stay busy. For my own sanity, if I'm allowed to say that. I feel, yeah, we missed a couple up there, didn't we? I can add them. I was talking to Grace yesterday for a couple of hours in the evening as well, and she's in the same sort of, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a slump. I think the word is a numbness and a slump. Like what else can they throw at us, eh? And so I go back to my old mantra of one day at a time. It's the only way to travel. And then you just, there you go. Look, I'm going to put a little one in there. Yeah, it's the only way to travel, one day at a time. And today, all I've got to do is get through today. That's it. And I've got to try and have the best day that I possibly can. There we are. I won't worry about that bit. Yeah, I just want to get through today. And then tomorrow, I'll deal with tomorrow. I've got some boxes that need ticking. Right, I'm going to use my rubber now. And I'm going to tick some boxes because that always makes me feel better. I'm going to get the TV prep done a couple of days ahead of time. So I may even be able to, I think pottery started again this week. I have no time to look. So that'd be nice to get together in the class. Yeah. But today's today. And today I'm hanging out with you. And then I'm going to finish my TV prep. And then I'm going to go and cuddle a cat or two. They're lovely. Yeah, Eric and Ragnar are just beautiful little cats. They are little. I think because they're identical twins, maybe they came out like half portions, you know? It's true. Right, here we go. Let's get some veins in that one. See, it's easier to put the ink in now than after I've coloured. Although I could, but this will help for shading. There you go. I'm going to put some there. And then I've got a couple of little ones still to put up there. That I want to put one in here because this is quite empty up here, isn't it? I'm going to put one there and one there. There we go. And you can build up this border. Yeah, they're little cats. They're little. And I like that. I like that they're not like tigers. You know, they're nimble and very fast. They're incredibly fast. There, this looks quite nice, doesn't it now? Yeah, see, I could even, no, come on, don't overcook it. Right, okay. So now I've got that. There, it's only 5 past. Let's have a little bit of colouring. I just want to show you a couple of little things because what I want to do is to get this lovely effect, do you see how it ties in really nicely with the middle? And the reason is because all the colours I've used around the outside are inside. And the first place I started to make sure that I didn't miss them was the blue and the yellow. So I did a couple of bits that were the blue and the yellow from the pergoliners. Right, let's get your pergoliners out, or whatever you've got. But the blue and the yellow, or whatever it was you used in the wings. Are you going to use that one? I can't remember now. That one. What's that one there? That'll do. So I'm going to take blue, even though you think autumn blue, really, but it's nice. It's nice. So we just put a little bit of, see, and you don't need to be too pedantic or fastidious or about the colouring here. Just add a little bit of blue there. And what I wanted to just suggest is it's all about balance now, and the same sort of leaves. These are the same leaves again. So we're going to put a bit of blue in the bottoms, in the tips. Have a look. Carry on inking. There you go. Now we're going to carry on colouring. There, you see? So we've got a nice balance of blue there. Now take the yellow. What do I think? Is that a yellow? Let's see if this is a bit lemony. Bit of both, eh? Let's do a bit of both. Add a bit of yellow, like that. It's a bit harsh, isn't it, that yellow? Add a little flash of that citrony yellow. What one's that? B8. That'll do. And then take this one's better, B9. It's a bit warmer. Oh, I've missed a leaf. And then go into the blue with the orange or the yellow colour. That's nice, look. See, and then just gently. But what it does is it ties, look, straight away it ties the centerpiece into the border. There you go. Nice, eh? So now the wings and the leaves are similar. Let's do these ones. Let's do these triangular ones. And what I'll use for that one, I'm going to go for the peachy colour, because we used the peach as well, and red. So I'll flash through here with some peach. I'm going to leave the tops white, just because I can. There you go. See, it doesn't take long. There you go. Bit of peach. And while you've got that peach in your hand, just go all over the oak leaf. That'll be nice. There's another oak leaf. There we are. And there's another oak leaf. There we are. So we've got those colours now. We've isolated the oak leaves, haven't we? That'll be nice. And then go back over, but stay on in the little inside. Make it darker on the inside. There we are. Now you've got your oak leaves. You've got that lovely peachy colour there. Just circular sketches. That'll be nice. Okay, we're doing those then. Now let's take some red. So we're going to use the red. And what we'll do is we'll just add a little flash of red at the tip, right at the tip of those red leaves. So this is going to tie into the toadstool now, you see. Now while you've got that red in your hand, colour in your berries. And it's not the cap, it's the bit in the middle. There you go. Let's just get a bit of flash of red going there. That'll do. Nice. There you go. A bit of red in there. Flash of red. There. And then when we've done that, let's go back to that oak leaf. Now the oak leaf, we're going to put a bit of red on there. But can you go really, really lightly? can you go really, really lightly? Like almost just kissing, going along here, really, really lightly. Not too dark. In you go, like that. In there. Just a little bit of red in there. See, it works so much nicer or more nicely if you build up the colour. See? Bit of red along the base there. And then you move in between. So you go a little bit of peach, a little bit of red. There you go. How dark do you want it? Do you want a bit of yellow in there? Get a bit of yellow going. Because that's the thing, when you look at leaves, there's so many different colours going on. Let's grab a bit of brown. There's a nice brown in here too. There you go. This one. B12. Let's take some brown and tone that down. Let's take some brown and tone that down. Right. See? Add a bit of brown. I'll just stick to the one leaf so that you see. There. Nice, eh? And then if you want to add a little bit of green, there's always going to still be a little bit of green in the leaf until it completely leaves us. There you are. See how it tones it down a bit? Get a bit of green in there maybe, just a flash. Nice. And the other marvellous thing about the pergoliners, of course, is if you overcook it and you think, oh, I'm not sure I did that right, I'm not thrilled with the way that colour's come out, then you take your eraser and you just take it straight back again. You can knock it straight back, knock the colour back. In fact, I did that quite a bit. I kind of added colour and then I toned it right down. See how it starts to look more? So that's quite nice. So you can see how here you're building up your colour. And another thing that I just want to, and I'll finish on this, what I found was that when I was doing this, when you get to, for example, let's just do a green leaf, because not all leaves go yellow and orange, do they? But let's put a bit of green in there. This is a lovely green, this one, B15, right? Just add a couple of little bits of green up here. There we go. It's going to be darker because this is behind the other one. Let me show you. So we're going to come in there like that a little bit. Then we'll take the yellow. Let's take a yellow, go over the top of the green. Changes it completely. That's it. There. And don't worry about mixing up the colours and doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's not. There. It's going to be nice. Bit of yellow, bit of green. And then when you get to the... See, what I'm doing here is I'm using on the shadow, I'm not going through here with green. If I've got an orange oak leaf, then I'll go orange. I may go red on that area there, a little bit of depth. See? So that's how you get that effect, so that it looks as if it's behind. And whilst I'm going to wind it down now, because I know that this takes a little while. The colour that you're after to get this depth here, right, is this warm grey 2. And when you go in this area here, you can go over all the colours in the background, and it just works. See, so you can come right through like that. And it doesn't matter which colour you're going over the top of, the warm grey will give you that 3-dimensional effect. So you can get darker and darker on the green. You get it? You can get darker and darker. I've got a really vibrant polychrome. There you go, look. A really bright orange there. And I can take those colours and go real tight on there like that. But then at the end, rather than you could take a dark grey, but it may start to get a bit more. This is quite a light picture, isn't it? So me personally, I would just stick to that warm grey and just keep building up that depth. And you'll see how it just blends beautifully. I mean, I haven't done these leaves yet. I've only done one layer. But that's how it works, my friends, is that one. That pencil there. And that's how we're about, I'd say it took me about half an hour to finish that up. But there's your colours, all warms. In fact, there are your colours. The colours that you used in here are the colours that you should use around the outside. And that's how it becomes so easy on the eye. Okay? So I know we've gone way over our time today, but who says? Who made the rules? Oh, that's right. It'll be fine. So if you came back in and you wanted to learn how to colour in, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you so much for your company. Paul, thank you for yours. I hope that you can join Josie on Friday at 6 o'clock in the evening on the craft store. I hope that you can join me at 2 o'clock on Sunday at the craft store. And then I hope that you can join Leonie next Wednesday when she showcases Sam Crow's beautiful new mixed media collection. Anyway, just go to barbaragrayblog.com or hang around the website. It says it in the corner there, claritystamp.com, and we'll just keep you abreast. We're here to keep you company. We're here to keep you busy, you know, because you stay with your hands, you get out of your head, you stay focused, and the mind clears. We know it works. Lots of love. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for your help, Paul. Bye-bye now.